Hello and welcome to Eye of the Hurricane podcast. I'm Bruce Howard, joined by Brandon Campbell, who is the head rowing coach at the University of Tulsa. And we're actually out here, joined here at the Catoosa facility. We're here at the Verdigris River, the navigation channel, and that's where you practice. And not too far from where we're standing is the great boathouse, Coach. And first of all, you got great facilities right there at the campus, but a great boathouse as well.
Yeah, we do. And thank you for coming down and visiting today.
No doubt. And now you get ready for a practice on a beautiful Friday. What do you look for when you get them out on the water?
Yeah, I think the nice thing, obviously, you're out on a nice afternoon, and we try to, on Friday nights, Saturday mornings, kind of do a little bit more of our volume work. So we'll get down there today, we'll get warmed up, and then we're just going to do a distance row, keep the rates low, but try to row as sharp as we possibly can, and get a little bit of fatigue before we go into our Saturday morning workout, which is the long one for the week.
So assess the early spring season for you. As you've had a couple of regattas, you've performed pretty well, especially in the Varsity 8, right?
Yeah, things have, I think, been very exciting. The thing obviously about rowing, endurance sports, that sort of thing, is you really want to peak at your championship. So it's really about striking that balance early season of being prepared for racing, giving the athletes enough confidence to go out and do what they need to do, but also keeping in mind that there's more speed to be found down the road. So I feel very good about how that's gone so far, and we got a couple more competitions in April, and then of course AAC is in the middle of May.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about some of the earlier meets that you had. A scrimmage against OU performed very well there. Up in Indiana, performed very well there. So I know you're happy, but again, you're growing, right?
Yeah. Like I said, it's all about continuing to find speed without the season. And, even you think about going to the national championships, that's a regatta where you need to get faster every single time you go down the race course. So that's what we keep talking about with the athletes, and they're really bought into that right now.
Varsity 8, as we mentioned, has done well. You're looking for more improvement from the 2v8 and then obviously the 4s, right?
It's got to be a group effort. It's a great thing about rowing here in the U.S. I mean, you have 3 boats, all of them can contribute to the points championship. So,
no doubt. Now, as you get ready for the rest of the season, and this is your first year, how do you think that's gone? Have you melded well with the team? Has the team gelled, not only physically but also psychologically?
I really believe so, and I think that's really the fun part about race season is you really start to see the team come together, help each other out. Even it's some of the small little stuff, like the Varsity 8 is launching for a race, and the 2v8 and the 4 are standing there doing a chant, cheering them on. There's a hurricane warning! So it's the little stuff like that that's special that comes together right now.
So, Coach, again, what do you expect from a practice on a Friday as you try to, again, continue to get better?
Yeah, so we're still, a night like tonight's to help us work on our aerobic base and just be really sharp at the lower rates. So I think the team's done a good job with that so far in practice, and we'll see how the rest of it goes.
And of course, you continue to work on technique and all of that. So the timing and the mechanisms and all of that is so important in rowing, isn't it?
Always got to be sharp.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you for taking the time on Eye of the Hurricane podcast, and good luck in these upcoming regattas for you.
Thank you, and thanks again for coming down.
That's Brandon Campbell, who is the head rowing coach at the University of Tulsa, and that's Eye of the Hurricane podcast.